Hey, everybody. How's it going? Little update. I've been thinking a lot, and I've been kind of giggling to myself about the fact that everybody who has paid any attention to what I'm doing in my life probably thinks that I'm just a nut job, that I'm totally crazy, and that's crazy to me because the way that I think seems so common sense, so standard across the board. I don't understand why anybody would want to just give up all of their life to succumb to some kind of routine to just purchase these things that go by this standard. And I mean, there's absolutely without a doubt like good feeling that comes from the things that we purchase and what we do in our life, and when we go places or we have nice cars, or like, that's a good feeling to have. But the thing is how we achieve those things. We don't have to work so hard to achieve those things. And right now, my thought that I don't have to work hard to achieve those things is failing, but it's because I have to get out of the complete bad vibration I've been in for so long. For so long, work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard. It's not having a successful outcome. I'm not a bad person. I have absolutely made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I regret many things, but not to the point of wishing they didn't happen, because I am only who I am because of my experience. I only know what I know because of everything that I went through. And so many people are so upset about the way that our world is. They're sad about the pain and the hurt that we endure, and they don't understand why, and everybody just wants to know why. What's the purpose of life? All of these deep questions, but we still just keep operating on the same routine that we've been in our entire existence. So if we're not going to start to rethink, if we're not going to go back to ground zero and maybe start rebuilding a new foundation, there's so much advancement in technology, there's so much advancement in the ability to communicate with one another from far distances apart. The things advance so rapidly because we are such an advanced society right now. From where we've gone in 100 years, the progress timeline to where we've gone in the last 10, 15, 20 years is insane at the pace that it multiplied. So what that says to me is we're evolving as a society. We're having exposure and understanding of so many new things that we never had before. And one of those things that seems to be on like the mainstream of understanding right now is that our thoughts create our existence. Hands down. Science has proven it. Astrology has proven it. All types of different walks of life have come together to say this. This is something that you learn in a college, a 2-year degree, technical college, regular required course, like a human relations course or something. It teaches you that if you think positively, positive things will happen, and if you think negatively, negative things will happen. These are just true statements. So this follows through to the rest of our life with the law of attraction. What you do, what you see, and then what you create as a thought based off of that is the outcome of what keeps happening. So if at some point you can change the way that you're thinking, even though you're seeing it differently, something is bound to change in the pattern and the outcome. If you start to change the vibration, if you start to think differently about, I don't have any money, but yes, I do. If you start to think differently about the fact that I have to work 40 hours a week and for this many years until I retire so I can have this much in retirement, and then I'll have my Social Security, and I'll have these things paid off, and I'll have equity in this, and blah, 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 blah. Like, and then you walk along and you go to church or some kind of spiritual gathering, or somehow you connect on your own way, or even if you're not spiritual, you connect in the removal of like spirituality. So somewhere in there, you're either denying its existence or wanting to know about its existence, or why is it there? And those answers are already right in front of us. The answer is just love and growth and togetherness, and we're just here to create something better. We're here to kill the hurt and the pain and the unhealthiness and the dying and the disease and the sadness, and we're here to bring to life love and togetherness and all of the things that make our hearts swell. There are so many things that do that, and that's what this is for. This world is a togetherness of the body, financial, flesh, like worldly type things, and a togetherness of the spiritual things. Those two things come together in this life, and we have the pleasure of learning how to unite those things in balance, in harmony, and we have not done that thus far. We have battled those two things because we don't understand where they connect yet, but we're figuring it out, and we're right on the brink of a society that starts to shift towards that, because nobody can walk away and deny what's happening around us, and everybody sees it, and we're just scared to stand up and do something differently. So if you think that I'm crazy because I won't get a job to pay off the bills that I have, go ahead and keep thinking I'm crazy, because I'm going to keep believing in a miracle, and I'm going to change the vibration, and I'm going to make it happen. And I am so down and out right now, and I am so in a bad place in my life financially, but I'm in such an amazing place in my life spiritually and emotionally, because I just feel good. I'm just letting everything happen and flow, and if bad things happen, they happen. There's something that's meant to come from it, and as long as I keep thinking the best of it, on the other end of it, it's going to shift. It's like you've been in a race car your entire life. It's going 100 miles an hour, and that's the momentum that's going, and that's all of the creation of your things. Every single day have a pattern of effects of what's happening, and all you have to do is step back, slow down, hit the brake a little bit, start trying to think in the opposite direction, and slow the momentum down, because then you slowly stop creating those things. You can't stop them instantly, or you're going to fly out the windshield and you're not going to know where you are next. You have to go through the emotions. You have to go through the feelings of that change, of that growth, of that new understanding, and you have to slowly watch the good things just work in your favor, because things will start working in your favor if you start thinking things will work in your favor. That's just the hands-on truth that I know about this existence here. And I also know that we started out as cavemen, okay? We started out as people with sticks trying to light fire. And now we could print fire from a computer if we wanted to and make it real, probably. We can do anything that we want now. We have the ability to do anything. My head just went in a different direction because there was something else I wanted to touch base on, and that's Jesus. And there's so many people that are religious out there, and they say Jesus is the leader and God, and it's so directly based on these people or these existences. And I have no doubt in my mind that God exists, and I have no doubt in my mind that Jesus existed and lived and walked on this earth. But the thing that gets missed in Jesus' teachings is so many direct points over and over and over again. If you believe without doubt, you will be able to do the same things that I do. God is within you. God is inside of you. You are one. We are one. We are all a part of God. You have the power of God. Live with love. Walk in love. Accept everybody. Be like everybody. Jesus was not some super spiritual Catholic dude who was like, don't eat meat on Wednesdays and give up something for 40 days to fast and suffer. Jesus said, I am doing the suffering for you. Jesus said, all the jewels await you. All you have to do is believe that they're yours. And that's the same thing that this new evolution of teaching is trying to help us understand. It's saying, think as though you are as strong and as powerful as God, because God is inside of you. As Jesus turned water into wine, we don't necessarily want to turn water into wine, but we want to put more money in our bank account, or we want to be able to go on awesome vacations, or we want boats or jet skis. It's okay to want those material things. That's not wrong. The wrong part, and it's not wrong if you're doing it, if that's how it works for you, you can keep doing it that way. It's not wrong. For me, it's wrong because I don't want to be there in my life. It doesn't make me happy. If other people are happy in that, that's perfectly okay. But if you want something differently, then you just have to start thinking something differently and understand that this existence, the purpose of it is to get to the point of just having constant bliss. That's it. It's the evolution of our minds. It's just the growing, the awakening. That's what it is. It's just slowly we are awakening, and it's happening, and it's inevitable, and it's really fun. And I just thought that the things going through my mind today would help you understand better that I'm not crazy, but I am ready to do something different and something better. And there's many things that I see on a different level that I know can just impact this world in so many ways by making a fast food franchise that is a healthy place that grows our own foods with hydroponics and rooftop gardening, and then working classes into the community with gardening and people who struggle in life with things like addiction or family trauma or just being alone in the world, bringing people in, helping them get back into life, and giving them programs within employment and just even community outreach programs that we will put together. And at the same time, we will be McDonald's, a fast food drive-through where your family can, right in the same pace of their day, zip in, zip out, zip in, zip out, and get their juices and get their smoothies and get their cheesy mac cauliflower with sweet potato and cashew cheese, and get their healthy wraps and healthy sandwiches and Buddha bowls and all the awesome sauces made from scratch. Like, Healthy Bellies is where it's at, and it's coming, and I'm just gonna sit and hang out and wait until it does, because I know it's going to. It's inevitable, and everything that's happened in the past with Healthy Bellies will all be rectified. Everything will be made better. I can promise you that too. Not one thing will go unpaid or untaken care of on any side of the board of anybody's debt. And success is coming, and I'm just changing the vibration. My momentum in my life for the longest time: work your ass off, work hard, work hard, work hard. That is what I've been doing. I have done it day and night, in and out, to run myself into the ground. That is no secret. Anybody who knows me knows that that is a fact, and I'm just over that part of my life. And now I'm just gonna, and success is mine. Now I just have to change the pattern of my thoughts, put it in alignment, and it's coming. It's waiting for me. My spirit has already created it. So, alright, it was a good talk today. I feel good. I'm still waiting for, perfect alignment. Talk to you later.